This is the Thomas J. Henry Sports Desk.
That's on him. You know, may peace be with him. I worry about me, so I'm not worried about what he had to say.
The Houston Texans are 0-2, but instead of talking about football, they were forced to react to a Texas school superintendent today who blasted the team on Facebook on Sunday and said, quote, "You can't count on a black quarterback." Here was Bill O'Brien's response.
I really don't want to, waste a lot of time responding to outdated, inaccurate, ignorant, idiotic statements.
I talked about this at 5 o'clock, but I think it bears repeating. The most outrageous part of this story is that Lynn Redden still has a job. It's Wednesday and late. Hey, Unalaska School Board, what is taking so long? Parents, where are the protests, the petitions? This is in your hands. And don't come back with, he has a right to free speech. Free speech has consequences. If I or anyone in my business would have said the same thing about Watson, we would expect to be fired immediately. And I don't supervise black teachers and coaches who supervise black students. He is officially disqualified on the basis of ignorance. This is the education field, mind you. And when he tried to explain himself, Redden dug himself a deeper hole, saying he was referring to, quote, the statistical success of black NFL quarterbacks. Hey, classifying the success of quarterbacks by race is like classifying them by astrology. You can't trust an Aquarius quarterback, not compared to those Virgos. Have you seen the stats? Come on, man. Deshaun Watson isn't a black quarterback. This isn't 30 years ago. But stereotypes stay alive because of ignorant comments like Redden's. Deshaun Watson is a quarterback, period. And he's a man, and a fine one. He's also a young quarterback with all of 8 NFL starts, and he made a mistake. Now, by football standards, a pretty big one. But it's not as bad as the silence coming from Unalaska, Texas. Not as big a mistake as the one that Lynn Redden made when he hit the post button. But the biggest mistake yet will be by that school board if this guy still has a job tomorrow. Again, what's taking so long? That's my point. Let's hear yours. Hit me back on Twitter or Facebook.